The 10 most populated countries in the world. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video we will be featuring most populated countries in the world as of 2022. Traveling to different countries can be exciting and fun for a number of reasons. Understanding their culture, history, beliefs and religion are just to name a few. But often, the population gets overlooked. It's something that's not really seen to be important for most. Here's a list of the 10 most populated countries in the world. The list of countries and figures mentioned here have been compiled from various sources around the web, such as Wikipedia, Worldometers World Population Review. These are the 10 most populated countries in the world. 10. Mexico. The 10th most populated country in the world is Mexico. With a current population of 128 million people, Mexico has overtaken Japan and the Philippines to claim its spot in the top 10. Mexico covers an area of approximately 1,972,550 square meters and holds roughly 1.63% of the world's population. It has a population density of around 66 per km superscript 2, with the majority of the population aged between 25 to 54. Mexico City, Iztapalpa and Ecatepec are the most densely populated cities in the country, holding around 16 million people combined. Nine. Russia. Russia is a country with 146 million people and a total land area of 376,870 square kilometers. The population density in Russia roughly equates to 9 people per km superscript 2. Russia's population is equivalent to approximately 1.89% of the world's total population and it has an average median age of 38.8 years. Like many countries, the majority of Russia's population resides in urban areas, such as the capital city, Moscow, which has a population of 12.1 million people. Russia's population isn't expected to increase anytime soon. In fact, it's more likely to decline slowly over the next decade, with many experts predicting a total population of 140 million by 2030. However, government incentives have been put in place to offer new mothers monetary rewards for having 3 or more children, so, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. 8. Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the 8th most populated country in the world with a total of 167 million people. It has a total land area of 130,170 km and roughly 1,250 people per kilometer. Dhaka is the capital city of Bangladesh, with a population of 14.4 million people. The population of Bangladesh is equivalent to 2.11% of the total world population. The median age in Bangladesh is 26.1 years and at this current time, the country is growing at approximately 1%. By 2020, Bangladesh is expected to reach a population of approximately 170 million and 186 million by 2030. 7. Nigeria. The current population of Nigeria is approximately 202 million people. Over 50% of people, 51.2% to be exact, live in urban areas. Nigeria has many cities, 5 of which have a population of more than 1 million people. Lagos is Nigeria's capital city and by far the largest city in Nigeria. It has roughly 17.5 million people. The median age of Nigeria is 17.9 years old and there are approximately 221 people per kilometer. Nigeria has a total land area of 910,770 km and its population is equivalent to 2.61% of the total world population. It's predicted that Nigeria's population is expected to hit 206 million by 2020 and 264 million by 2030. If that rate of growth continues, by 2036 Nigeria could cross the 300 million population threshold. 6. Brazil. Brazil is the 6th most populated country in the world, with a current total population of 211 million, it's the largest country in South America, with a population density of 24.66 people per kilometer. The largest city is São Paulo, with a total of 11.9 million residents, and the capital, Brasilia, has a population of 2.8 million. Brazil covers a total area of 8,358,140 km and holds roughly 25 people per kilometer. It has a median age of 31.8 years and 87.4% of the population is urban. Due to families deciding to wait longer to have children and more Brazilian women entering the workplace, the birth rate in Brazil has fallen considerably since 1970. The average birth rate today is 1.77 births per woman, which has fallen from 4 per woman in the 70s. It is expected that Brazil will continue to grow slowly until 2050, and then the impacts of a decline in birth rate will start to take effect and the population will begin to stagnate and/or decrease. Five, Pakistan. Coming in at number 5 on the list is Pakistan. With a population of just over 216 million, Pakistan's population density is 281 per kilometer. It has a total land area of 770,880 km and most of the population can be found in its major cities and urbanist areas. Pakistan has 10 cities with over 1 million people residing in them. The two biggest cities are Karachi and Lahore. Karachi has a population of 14,916,456 and Lahore has 11,126,285. The current median age in Pakistan is 22.0 years and its population is equivalent to 2.81% of the total world population. Pakistan has a current growth rate of around 2%. However, this is expected to drop to 1% by 2050. It's expected that the population will hit around 245 million by 2030. 4. Indonesia. Indonesia is the 4th most populated country in the world. It has a current population of 270 million people and a population density of 149 per kilometer. Indonesia is made up of approximately 17,000 islands and has a total land area covering 1,811,570 km. About 56.7% of Indonesia's population live in Java, the most populated island. The median age in Indonesia is 28.8 years old and the population equates to 3.51% of the total world population. It has 11 cities with a population of over 1 million. And its capital city, Jakarta, has a population of 10.6 million. Indonesia's population has doubled in the last 4 years, from 119 million in 1971 to 240 million in 2010. It is expected that the country's population will continue to grow over the next coming decades. 3. United States. The United States has a population of 329 million people. It is the 3rd most populated country in the world. America is pretty big in comparison to some other countries on the list, with a total land area of 9,147,420 km. It has a population density of 36 people per kilometer and 82.5% of people live in urban areas. Its most populated states are California and Texas. California has a population of 39.5 million and Texas has a population of 28.7 million. The largest city in the United States is New York City, with a population of approximately 8.4 million. By 2050, the United States is expected to grow to a population of 438 million people. 2. India. The 2nd most populated country in the world is India, with a total population of 1.37 billion people. The country has pretty much doubled in size in the last 40 years, adding approximately 181.5 million people from 2001 to 2011. Its population is now equivalent to 17.71 of the total world population and has a very high population density of 461 people per kilometer. As we've seen with most countries on our list, the majority of the population can be found in the major cities and urbanist areas. Roughly 34.5% of India's population is located throughout its major cities, like Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. Mumbai, India's capital city, has a population of 12.5 million people. The median age in India is 27.1 years. It's expected that as India's population continues to grow, it will surpass China by 2024 and become the most populated country in the world. One. China. The crown for the most populated country in the world goes to China, having a total population of 1.43 billion people. It holds almost 20%, 18.59% to be exact, of the world's population within its borders. It has a total land area of 9,388,211 km and has a population density of 153 per kilometer. Most of China's population can be found in the big cities, like Shanghai and Beijing, and its median age is 37. The capital, Beijing, has approximately 11,716,620 residents, and Shanghai, the biggest city in China, holds around 22,315,474. Since the implementation of the one-child policy, China's growth rate has slowed down significantly. It's predicted that it will continue to slow down and the population will begin to decrease by 2030 onwards.